Hey guys, welcome back to Rames Games. We are here with another episode of Wayward Terran Frontier Zero Falls. This is right after the other episode. I still have that splitting headache, and I'm still feeling motivated. So in between episodes, which was like no more than 5 to 7 minutes ago, I went ahead and threw everything we got into the matter furnace. We went from like, what, 78,000 to 76,000 to 322,000. So that is a good haul. Stuff in my inventory. I really gotta stop saying stuff in my inventory is just stuff that I was moving over here because it's close to the teleporter, or the elevator, if you will, which is closest to the farm. So these chests anyways are the closest to the elevator, relatively. So I'm just putting a couple mining lasers and all the stuff that goes in the farm in these chests. I didn't do any research. Probably going to get the improved. Wait. Let's do station capacity times 10. That'll be a 6-minute research, so that's going to be like most of the episode, unfortunately. I really am going to try to get this one to 15 minutes. 15, 16, or 14. I didn't actually check what time I started, so well. Let's go ahead and get that defense platform. Again, our goal is a little over 50,000. Right there. Hopefully we can pick up the improved fixed machine gun. It is very God, stop saying It is a very noticeable increase in like fire rate and your like ammo capacity, I think. Whatever, it just looks better, and it, you know, it says improved, so it's probably better. Just paranoia in my brain. Hold on, I'm auto-saving. Paranoia in my brain that every time I go on one of these ships, that the game is gonna crash. That's how you know you've been playing a game in an alpha state. So we could go for this guy or this guy. We caused all this. And thanks to that last update, the 3.0.1 or 1. You know, I don't remember the version update. This stuff is eventually going to despawn. Let's go to this guy. If we can knock out this fight fast enough, depending on what specifically the ship is. Like, it has this symbol, depending on the type of like ship it is, but its hull could be a couple different kinds. So this is actually the Save Defense platform. This is a civilian ship. At the time, there's no faction colors on the map. You just have to kind of look at the ship design. I gotta shoot the ship right here into the cockpit. Unfortunately, he's doing the same to me, so we should like keep that in mind. Really need to aim wide until he does that. There we go. We have incapacitated his ship. You can see we cut into that section over there. Hold on, I want to back in. Beep, beep. Okay, please face the right way. So by clicking and holding, you point your ship to the mouse cursor. I didn't hit X. You point your ship to the mouse cursor, and when you know, I really should have done it closer. And then you actually get to strafe in the direction. Okay, he's dead. 3 shots, whatever. You can see my stuff repairing his hull. Crystal spore, that's neat, but unfortunately the farming, in my opinion, is absolutely useless. Maybe it's a reliable source later, but it's definitely something that takes some work. I meant to check the gun. It's a shotgun. I don't really care about it. I'm going to keep this on my person for now. And let's go find another guy to loot. We'll just go back to base, and then we'll see if we can't snag this guy over here. Back towards base, I should say. So yeah, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing great. Remember to stay positive, or as positive as you can. Sometimes stuff and things happen that are out of your control. So you should do whatever you have control over to make the best of the situation. It's like this headache, man. I know it's not the biggest of deals, but took something for it. So now we're just powering through. Gonna try to get this YouTube stuff done. There's no excuse. I just don't record. And we're gonna try to get out of that habit. So this guy is the one with the thing in the front. We just took out one of these guys in the last episode. Also, I did some off camera in that couple minutes. When I went off to put the food away and feed the cats and put the stuff in the furnace to get the mass going. I also... what was it? Excuse me? I'm holding sideways. Go sideways. Jesus. What was I saying? In the first episode, I put a random... Okay, so this is one of those moments where I'm actually going in the direction that those are firing. But because I stopped his ship's momentum, that was not taken into account by me. So he actually finally stopped drifting, which I don't think that would happen in space. Wouldn't you just go at an exponential distance based off of how fast you're going until you hit something? Whatever. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. So even though I was going left and I was getting mad about it, he was going faster than I was. Oh boy. The repair seems fairly broken, if I were to be kind of honest. Maybe I'm just not waiting long enough, but it should be repairing the things that I'm clicking on. And I shouldn't need to keep clicking on them. Alright, that wasn't thought out very well. Let's go ahead and spread this out. We're distributing the air, the oxygen, and all the different compartments. Excuse me? Why? Whatever. Sorry. That was probably like yelling into the thing. I have the mic a lot more sensitive now. It doesn't cut out as much as the background noises I'd want. Tell you what, I'm gonna repair this thing from up here. Hopefully it gets that hole. That way that door stops opening. It should see me clicking this wall right here because this tile is connected to this entire module as trying to repair everything inside this module. Because every time I go over here, it's just leaking more oxygen, which is really not what we want. I don't think I destroyed any of the reactors, but you can see that these reactors aren't firing off like they're supposed to. Definitely getting some bugs here. It would also be nice to have a visual representation somewhere around the screen of your health, so you didn't have to like squint and move your character to see that the line is right here. So I'd really like these reactors to... I'm an idiot. Those aren't reactors, those are sensors. Yeah, the reactors are fine. What the heck? YOLO. Please repair this. Whatever. Tiny hail turret. It's whatever. It's like a cannon or something. What's this? 20 per second. Not as good. So the ship isn't working as intended. Whatever, let's get out of here. I admit my mistake that those were the sensors, not the reactors. But see, like these... This reactor is firing off into the tubes. That's all I had to do was leave and come back. Are you kidding me? Whatever. And see, these aren't. These have no reason not to be. Because this is all connected right here. Okay, so that one's got a damaged block. Sorry, excuse me while I try to figure this out. Like, why this isn't working. So that one's got a damaged block. Therefore, I think that's completely out of commission. F to cargo. Please go away. These blocks are damaged, but they're not gone. So there's no reason that these two aren't firing off. As far as I can tell. So this ship is honestly just busted. So congratulations, you just spent half the episode complaining about a ship. Still have 122,000 credits. Let's get this improved 220 going. It's probably not the best idea. We should be saving up for another 10 times upgrade. I'm not really too worried about it right now. So I don't know what these guys are doing fooling around, but gonna come up here and shoot at this guy. Same one as me again, so unless I make this fight a lot more complicated than it needs to be, we should be fine. He also needs to spin the right way. There you go. Let me just cut into your cockpit right there. There you go. We got it. I swear, sometimes your ship just moves unnecessarily fast. Alright. I'm not complaining. Like, that's probably fine. Go ahead and empty out the clip. So we're just going to steal this guy's stuff and we're going to go back home. Jeez. Act like you shot a gun before. All you have to do is point and click. I don't want that, and I don't want this. Make some room. Small hail turret. Fine. You know what? You can keep that. You can keep that. Let's learn that, even though we already learned it. We already did, learn, done, did, it. I don't know. That was probably stereotypical and rude, I apologize. That's how I feel about your ship. Alright, cool. I do not have the patience for that. So our base is somewhere off, down where I'm pointing. You know what? That's one of those little guys that we got in the first episode, so I don't really want him. He can die out in space for all I care. By himself, I'm not going to give him the luxury of ending his life for him. objects when zoomed out are closer than they might actually appear. So, man, look at that. Look at that turn. Boom. That's skilldo. Alright. Alright, so this time on camera I'm just going to toss everything in here. Exotic matter, all these. Boom, we have 80,000. And we're going to see what we get in the next episode. And I will see you guys then.